What's up? Waiting. Hey Jay, Jaden, I'm about to make you quit the game. Chill out. Wow. Let's see. Get some people up in here. Still trying to set up. What's up, everyone? What's up? Got some sad news in the entertainment world. For some of y'all, I just found out. My wife just called me and was like, hey, Black Panther star passed away. I'm like, what? You know, we sit back and see if the team will pop on too. We're talking when it's been one of them. It's one of them years you just want to forget. And the thing about it, they was getting ready to I want to say want to start filming for part 2, if I'm not mistaken. I know the COVID stopped a lot of that stuff, but man, tell me about it. It's just been one of them years, J Mac.
Yeah,
man, you just don't know what the heck.
that's that right there.
This is a tough one right here, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I know when they were saying like he lost a lot of weight, I didn't even know it because I ain't heard nobody say anything about it. But
that was kept real quiet.
huh?
I said, yeah, that was kept real quiet.
Yeah, and I just Googled him, and they had how he looked and how he what he was looking at. Like, yeah, he lost a lot of weight, man. It's just a crazy time, man. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
43. Yup. Slappy say 43. Yup. 43
Yeah.
years old, man. And it goes to show you, man, I don't care what it is, man. You could be, it's obvious he was healthy.
Right.
He had to be in shape to do Black Panther, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
I did know, and I noticed in 21 Bridges, that was his last one. I'm assuming he was a little thin,
It was.
He was a little thin, but with these diets and everything, that's all I was thinking. Like, man, but for y'all who don't know, the star who played Black Panther, that movie did numbers. He passed away, Chad Boseman. He passed away at the age of 43, man. And oh man, 2020, what a damn year. What a year. And I want to see what all movies he played in, man. What type of what movies he played in?
He played in 45 as he played Jackie Robinson.
Oh, he did play Jackie Robinson, yeah.
He played the matter of fact, we just said his name a few minutes ago. The singer, what was his name?
James Brown.
James Brown.
Oh, yep. Get on up. He played Jackie Robinson in 42. He was in that movie, The Five Bloods.
Yep. He played the attorney.
There.
What was the famous attorney's name?
Marshall.
Marshall.
Yeah, he was in quite a bit of movies, man.
Yeah.
He was in that another movie called The Express. Man, this is like crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
I just pulled up all his movies. I'm gonna share the screen for some of y'all who may not know. Chadwick Boseman passed away. It had to be maybe some hours ago.
Right.
Some hours ago. And let me share the screen right quick. And there's already people on Twitter Even Joe Biden chimed in. What's up, y'all? Hey, but yeah, he passed away today. Crazy. This is crazy. And so these are some of the movies he played. Black Panther. He played 21 Bridges. He played James Brown and Get On Up. Jackie Robinson. In 42, The Five Bloods. Hold up. Hey, Jaden. I'm not going to keep telling you, dog. You're talking too loud. And of course, he was in, Captain America, the Avengers. Then he played Marshals. For some of y'all, Message from the King. Never heard of that. You heard of that one, J Mac?
Yeah. That was you got to watch that. That was real good. That was a good movie.
What's up, Pope? Oh. What's that? Oh, for who? Oh. Oh, that's what's up. Yep. So he played in the Ernie Davis story. What's that? The Cleveland Browns.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I never heard of the Kill Hole. Never heard of that.
Never heard of that one.
So he looked like he played in quite a bit of movies. Up and coming star. A lot of the stars don't start shining till their late 30s and stuff, and when they finally get their first big break. But yeah, man. Joe Biden say a true power was bigger than anything we saw on screen, from the Black Panther to Jackie Robinson. He inspired generations and showed them they can be anything they want, even superheroes. Jill and I are praying for his loved ones at this difficult time. Yep. And so, I mean, when you think about it, they was definitely getting ready to do part 2 of Black Panther. Mm-hmm. Who they're going to get, I don't know, man. It's just certain individuals you can't replace.
Yeah, they said they fit that part perfectly.
Yeah, it's just certain ones you cannot replace, and man, it's crazy, man. I mean, it is very, very crazy what's going on, man. I mean, that guy actually did a good job. I ain't gonna say good. He did a great job in that movie. That movie was historic. It made a lot of money, and it shined some light on a lot of people, man. As far as the Black culture, because you really didn't have any. While I was coming up, you did not have any Black superheroes.
Right.
Now in the comic books, yeah, you knew about Green Lantern being Black, but when they did movies and stuff, it was always another race. But this one right here is definitely going to hurt. This one right here, because where do you go from here? Who do you get? Who we're replacing? And it's just certain individuals you can't replace. What up, Bo? What up, LJ?
What's up?
What up? What's up, LJ?
What I bump into?
Chad Boseman, man, passed away. Black Panther.
Oh wow.
Yep, the guy who the leading role, the Black Panther, passed away from colon cancer. That's what they're saying?
Yeah, right. It's colon cancer. He's been battling it. I think he was diagnosed 4 years ago.
Yep. And you can look at some pictures, you can see the weight loss and everything. When people lose weight, they always say, "Oh, sick," but sometimes these guys be on them diets and stuff to try to stay in shape, because so much bad stuff come in our food, because it's processed and all of that. And I didn't hear about it. Honestly, I mean, he was only 43 years old. 43 years old, and this is, man. Yep. Like, hey, 2020 won't let us have nothing. Yeah, 2020 has been a tough one. It's been a tough one, man. And these say rest in peace What's up, Miss Billy? Yeah, Big Mike. This one is definitely gonna it's gonna hurt definitely because he was actually our black, superhero.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know y'all heard Luke Cage and everything, but that ain't gonna do no numbers like Black Panther. Like I said, I knew about Black Panther, but I didn't know about Black Panther because I always grew up like Superman, Batman, the Hawk. You know what I'm saying? But you heard of the Black Panther, but then once that movie came out, you kind of understood it. It was like, okay, yeah,
Right.
and but this
It was
this
our
is
moment, bro.
yeah,
Wakanda, bro. It was our moment, bro.
yeah. Speak on it, Tech. Go
Man,
ahead.
man, bro. Like I told my wife, man, man, I haven't felt like this since Tupac died. To be real with you, because if you really look at everything that transpired from that movie, and then you look at where we at now with race relations, bro, you couldn't write a better script, man.
Speak on it.
Because it was one of those things. It was like this was portraying people who skin color reflect the skin color of the people in my family that was in technology. I'm talking from a tech channel perspective. Wakanda is all about the latest technology, right?
Yes.
And
Right.
so I was like, yeah, man, it's showing, finally showing people who look like me in a good light, cutting edge medicine, cutting edge aerodynamics, cutting edge, weaponry, and my first superhero that was black was Blade.
Oh yeah.
Blade,
You're right.
Blade,
You're right.
you know what I'm saying? And so when Black Panther came around, and just like the whole thing was like everybody was like Wakanda forever and stuff like that, it just felt like a sense of pride, man. And so I felt like tonight his passing, you got to realize he had to be, I'm assuming, diagnosed either while he was filming or at least after the movie came out when he was doing all the interviews, he knew that he had it.
Yeah,
And I never heard him in one interview bring it up. Never heard him complain about his situation. Bro, the brother was very articulate when he spoke.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, bro, like,
yeah, man. You gave a good point because Blade was that guy, but Blade just didn't do numbers like that.
Yeah,
Black
he didn't do
Panther,
those numbers. Yeah,
Right.
Man, when my wife, I'm like, oh shoot, with my wife talking, she's like, yeah, Black Panther died. I'm like,
that's
what
a
Black
shocker.
Panther?
That's a definite shocker.
Another thing, if y'all are hip to, because Bo hit me to it, is the Black Panther cartoon after the movie came out. So there's actual a Black Panther cartoon, all its own, where he's the main character in it.
Wow.
Yeah, man. This is one of the ones, man. And I did watch Jackie Robinson. I watched that. It was pretty good. Gave you some history of what Jackie Robinson went through. I mean, when you think about it, dude, just looking at his career in movies, he actually did a lot of seemed like he did a lot of movies about black culture.
Yeah, but he perfected his craft before he got his opportunity at the big screen.
Yeah, he was a great character actor.
Yeah.
He did a great job in the James Brown movie.
I like the James Brown movie.
But I liked him in 21 Bridges. He was really good in that movie.
I liked him in James Brown, man. But here's another thing too, Dale. I don't know if you brought it up yet, but I'm calling my doctor first thing Monday, bro. I'm going to give
21 Bridges. Yeah.
Hey, schedule me a test. I'm 41. Schedule me a test.
Yeah, man. Really, if it running your family and everything, you definitely.
My mom had colon cancer, man.
Yeah.
She caught it early. She been, cancer free for about 15 years.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I've been free for going on 4.5 years now.
Congratulations, Chief.
All right.
You know what?
Yeah.
A lot of we talk about like the black superheroes and stuff. I don't know if people remember or if you never heard the story of how what's his name, the maker of the comic, Stan Lee. Stan Lee made a lot of different characters that people didn't know were black. The original X-Men weren't black. He was making a cartoon called the X-Men, and the X-Men was more or less going to be Malcolm X and Dr. Martin Luther King. A lot of people didn't know that. When he put it out,
real in the backstage.
When he put it out to be printed, they told him no, he couldn't do it. So he had to come up with a new set of X-Men, and that's what the X-Men are originally or right now today.
Wow, I didn't know that. Say when was Black Panther filmed? I want to say what 2018,
2016. Wasn't this?
I think
18.
I think it was 2018, wasn't it?
I thought it was earlier than that. Okay, 2018.
Well, that's when they came out. Anyway,
Yeah, I think
it came out in 18. I just looked it up. It's 18.
Yeah, you usually it take movies about what 2-3 years. It depends. Sometimes 4 years. Depending on
that type of film, because all the technology.
Yeah. If you think about it, what movie was that? God dog it. I'm trying to think of this movie, man. That Avatar, they literally invented software. They literally invented software. The dude still got the patent to that to this day.
Wow. I'm looking at when the news broke. The longest I'm seeing is like an hour and like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So this literally just
happened. Breaking news.
It like right after I went live the first time, man. This is it's crazy. This is crazy. When you think about it, man, it's just and the thing about it, of course he's not like on no Denzel or Samuel Jackson, but when you're talking about one film making that type of numbers, you got to put him up there. I'm not saying he's a better actor than Denzel, or honestly, I think the greatest in my time, I like Samuel better than anybody. That's just me, because Samuel can play.
But let me put it to you. Let me ask you this question. So, you seen all the movies that he was in?
Who was in?
Black Panther. Yeah, Chadwick. So he wasn't. Like you said, most of his movies didn't do numbers like Black Panther. None of his movies did numbers like Black Panther. So imagine him if I'm reading the timeline for when he was diagnosed. Imagine him being diagnosed with colon cancer. Promoting Black Panther and all of that. Like, he put his heart and soul into acting, right, bro? His last accomplishment was his greatest.
Yeah.
Well, in that time too, he had 21 Bridges come out.
Yeah.
He was thinner in 21 Bridges.
The Avengers came out. The Endgame. He's in that, right? Infinity War. All that came out in that time period. Marshall.
He still was acting even with that diagnosis.
Right.
God.
Message from the King came out in 16. So he had. He's had a lot of movies came out since he's probably been since he was diagnosed.
Yeah, that didn't stop him from doing the work though. He really
That's what I'm saying. Like, if that don't motivate you, man, what will?
Yeah, man.
Right.
He fought it to the end, man. Because like I said, I'm just hearing of it, and the picture that I saw, I was like, dang, he did lose some weight. Wow. But yeah, man, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, and you know what's going to happen, right? you know, now that this news is going out, you know what's going to be the #1 streaming movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know people about to go and get it. You know, it's crazy, man, because it was such a great movie, man. I mean, just finally seeing, you know, black people do their thing, man. It was good to see that, you know, and that was a challenge, you know, and
Yeah.
it was, and I want to say Stan Lee still living before this went away.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean,
Man.
you
43, young, yeah.
Yeah, 40.
Yeah, that's young, bro.
That's
Yeah.
young, man.
Yeah.
I consider it young.
Yeah, I'm 41.
That's
I'm
young.
41. I still think I'm young.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, I think all the young men that even the 40s, they say it's too early, but especially our African American men, we need to go. Y'all guys need to go get those checkups. It is very important. You think it's for like an older age, but not at this day and time. You need to go get those checkups. You know, it really works.
I mean, but the thing is, it sounded like he did get checked up, you know, and it's life.
You think about it though, yeah, like you said, he did get checked up. If he got diagnosed 4 years ago, he was like 39. We just gonna assume 39, 40, run that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And so, you know, some people go and get checked up, but again, we don't know the logistics of his family history or anything. It could be some part of his family that males or women in the family go through. You know, I think people, because look, some people be super healthy. You know, they eat good, they run, you know, 5 miles a day. It's just that life take us.
My daughter said, my daughter is like, golly, he looked like he was very fit.
Oh, so I mean, it's crazy, man. It is crazy, man. But we got to still do what we do, man. But it just goes to show you, though, it doesn't teach you, because y'all hear us saying all of this thing. Because if you go to Black Panther, right, and then you go to like 21 Bridges, you could tell the difference.
Right.
Yeah.
I watched 21
But I thought
Bridges.
he did that for the movie, you know?
I
thought he just did that for the movie. You know how like some actors, you know, they put on masks and they lose weight for different roles?
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. Like, I was like, man, well, maybe, you know, tone it down or something. I don't know, because you hear it all the time. If y'all go back to remember 50 Cent?
I just about to say that. Yeah.
50 Cent lost like, what was it, like 70 pounds, 80 pounds to play that role?
Yeah. He looked like he was on death door.
He was looking, but I mean, you see actors and athletes transform.
Tom Cruise.
You know, they
not Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks.
Huh?
Tom Hanks lost a lot of weight for the movie. What it was, Castaway?
When he was out there.
When he was on that island.
With the ball.
Yeah, he was. Yep, I did watch The Five Bloods. Yeah, pretty good movie.
Yeah, Cecil's right. Every 7 years, but if you're diagnosis like I was, it's like every 2 years.
Man, bro.
That's
hey,
like 2 years. So.
Hey, 2020 ain't playing, bro.
Yeah, man. What up, though, Steve?
Hey, Steve.
Yeah, it is crazy, man. As B said, it's called muscle wasting. So yeah. I mean, it's one of them times that, you know, I mean, it's just life, man. You really just don't know, man. You just don't know, because you could be the healthiest person and we still be losing athletes and everything, man. Guys, you like, oh man, was in the best shape, you know, and anything can happen, man. It's just, you know, you hate to speak like that, but you hear it all the time. You know, athletes and actors who, oh man, you know, he's in great shape. Next thing you know, something triggers, and you know, next thing you know, we saying rest in peace and stuff. So, hold up, let me see.
Yeah, I know who that Magic Dog or whatever was.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I seen it. I ain't even. You know, I'm learning. I got to read first.
Congrats to you, Miss B. 28 years. I had another scare last year, but hey, like I say, God got it. You know,
Yeah, absolutely.
that's why I tell everyone, man, tell someone you love them, man, because tomorrow's not guaranteed.
Yeah,
I'm definitely calling Monday, man, because my mom had it, man. My mom's had it, bro.
You have to, man. That's why I be on you guys so much when, I see you're not feeling well, man. I mean, it's 1 hour things. I don't know what it is about them, but us men, you know. And it's funny, not really funny, but my godfather told me on his deathbed about being tested. Going in and getting checked up. He waited too late. By the time he went, it was too late. And 2 years later, you know, I got the results. So man, hey, look, I don't care what if you got an ache somewhere and it doesn't feel right, or man, go get checked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can fix it up ourselves. Oh, I'll take something and I'll take an aspirin or something like that, or I'll take this. But sometimes you have to go beyond that.
Yeah, man. So it's crazy. And like Cecil say, Walter Payton, yeah, he was another one.
Yeah.
He was another one. I mean, them guys, I mean, they bust their tail and they do everything. At least you hope that they do everything correctly. But yeah, it is a part of it.
Mm-hmm. Eddie Murphy's brother, when he passed, that was a shock too.
That was a shocker. Yeah. That was a definite shock.
And you actually seen him in what is that Power?
Mm-hmm.
He lost all that weight and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I mean it's just crazy, man. But I mean we lost another. It's been a crazy year, man. It's been crazy, and when at the end of the year, when they start going through the list, y'all know when y'all looking at the news, everybody you lost in 2020, you're gonna be like, man, damn, But it is crazy.
Man, you look at like Louisiana. We had Marco, right? The Hurricane Marco was coming straight towards us, and then Laura came straight towards us. Now Marco fizzled out, and Laura just went. I mean, LJ, what you say, 75 miles west of us?
Yeah.
Like 75 miles is not a lot when you're talking about a hurricane. And then you go look at the pictures and the damages, and then you look at they got 2 or 3 potential storms out there again. Bro, man, look, if you're not living every day to its fullest, I don't know what to tell you. That's why I tell people I don't have time for drama. I don't have time for beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get up here and I laugh and I clown, and people be like, man, sometimes you're a little raw as a preacher, but you got to realize I come from the streets before I went to the church. And one of the things my pastor, which is my dad, he taught me, he was like, son, paraphrasing, laughter is godly. As long as you can keep a smile on your face, you're going to be all right in this world, because every day can be your last day. Bro, you just don't know how many people me and my dad have put in the ground, bro. Now that's real talk. From my perspective, you just don't know how many people funerals we did, putting people into the ground, how many families we can sow. And then it's escalated because I'm a chaplain for the police department. So if there's a murder, a lot of times you got to be the one to go and say, hey, look, so-and-so dead. Bro, man, death all around us all the time, bro. That's why I'm so silly. That's why I clown so much. Man, look, I'm gonna go laughing, bro. I ain't going serious.
You on that one, man. I feel you on that. But yeah, it's one of them things, man. It's one of them things that we go through, but yeah, it's definitely a bad situation, man. Bad. I hate that we even have to report this or talk about it. Like I said, I was just kicking in the background, and and heard it, man. So it's crazy, man.
Yeah, Congressman Lewis, he passed away from cancer, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Yup. Yup.
has no age.
Definitely don't.
Has no age.
Definitely don't. It does not have. And I'm just looking, man. It's just crazy. I mean, they won all type of awards and everything, man. On that movie.
He had 15 minutes of fame. Believe that.
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely he did his thing, man. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at him now with with Stan Lee when he looked like he was slim. Yeah, he was definitely looking at him in the movie and then looking at this is what I got right here. I'll show y'all. I mean, he looks very slim in this though, compared to I mean, look how slim he was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at him on this, and then when you go to like something like this, I mean, just look at the difference. So I mean, look at his face right here. All right, see how full his face is,
and you also look at his traps there.
Yeah.
His traps around the shoulders, you can tell how big his shoulders and stuff is.
Yep. So I mean, you could tell the difference, man. In the movie, after the movie. So I mean, you could definitely and for anybody that don't know, that's Stan Lee right there. That's the man behind Spider-Man, Hulk, all them cats.
Yeah.
And died too, huh?
Yeah,
he passed away
as well.
A year ago, 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. Yeah. So this is the guy right here, Stan Lee. He was the brain. So shoot, Stan Lee, all them characters he came up with, he couldn't have got no sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That I mean, that's just a genius. And then for him to be able to play in the movies and stuff like that, like he was driving the bus.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another one that passed away working. He never stopped working.
Yeah, he just one of them guys that and probably kept him alive, man. Because when it's all said and done, man, a lot of guys, man, I ain't gonna say guys, period. Just a lot of human beings, once they retire and they sit down, man, you hear about them, like
takes a toll on them.
Yeah,
they don't know what to do.
They don't have a hobby. They don't do anything
to live for.
That they kids is gone, and it's just, and that's why you see these people like when they retire, they be like, forget that. I'll go and work at Walmart just to stay active, stay busy.
Have something to do, yeah. A reason to get up in the morning.
Yeah, because when you go and look at it, man, a lot of them people, if you just talk to a lot of them older people at Walmart, they be like, oh yeah, I worked at at least here in my state, Michigan, man. You hear them, oh yeah, I did. I worked at Ford. I worked at Chrysler, GM. I did 36 years and I retired, and so they getting that pension and all of that, and they just was sitting at home, man. So it, unfortunately, it's just one of them times where it's unfortunate. We got diseases and all of this stuff, man. Coronavirus,
And this is what I say when it relates to like, man, this is your platform, Dale, and I'm not going to dive too deep into it. When it relates to politics, you just had the Democratic convention, you just had the Republican convention. We're in the midst of coronavirus, right? I feel like if everyone in the world, as far as like scientists and stuff, really just focus on finding the cure to diseases instead of fighting each other, we'd be better off, man. We'd be better off, man. Look, I'm 40, and I keep saying my age. I'm 41 years old, man. My kids, I be asking my kids for advice sometimes. Why? Because in my mind, if you got more than one person on, working to solve the problem, you're gonna get better results, man. Like, man, I'm not me. I'm the type of person. I'm not scared to take advice from someone that's younger than me. If they're giving me the right answer, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if we just as a world, if we just focus on finding the cures to cancer, bro, I think we'll get there, man. But we so divided, man.
As I was quiet as a kid, but I think they already got a cure to everything that's already out there.
Might be.
Yeah, I'm with you, Christina. Yeah, it's been one heck of a what up though, Will? Been one heck of a year, man. It's been one heck of a year, and that's why people, and you're gonna have some people. Oh, y'all didn't know him. Yeah, well, my household knew him. May have not knew him personally.
Mm-hmm.
My household, look, anytime, because I even went. My wife and kids got me the Ultra HD.
Oh, your Blu-ray?
Yeah, the Ultra HD. And the first movie I got was Black Panther on Ultra HD. And when I tell you, and I think I got the Avengers, but the first one that we picked up was Black Panther. And man, just the quality of it. Just the quality of, like, we know about streaming it, right? I think we all know when you watch it on an application and stuff like that. We watch it 720. But for anyone, I'm telling you, if you do something in honor of this gentleman that we lost today, if you get you an Ultra HD, get you that Black Panther, as long as you got a nice TV that's able to play that 4K, I guarantee you wouldn't want to watch it no other way.
Yeah, the experience is nice. Yeah,
it's very lovely. I'm talking about the colors, and you know what? Rose, don't have a nice little surround. Even if you got a decent surround sound,
yeah.
I mean, just to hear it, man, y'all gonna make me watch this tonight, man. Y'all gonna make me watch this tonight.
Better go grab that and put it in your collection.
But definitely, man. I mean, we got the honor, and like I say, you didn't hear anything negative about this brother or anything, man. And I'm not gonna question with my God, dude. Because at first thing we want to say, oh man, God, but it was already written. Right. At least that's what it says in the book, Hunter.
That's what it says, man. Like, you can't. Hey, look, he didn't question it because he kept working.
Working.
Look. Boy, you about to make me preach right now, boy. Hey, let me put my cash app. Hey, look, real talk though. All jokes aside, he kept working because one thing, whenever I'm assuming, whenever he found out that, hey, you have this illness, it don't look good, I'm assuming he said to himself, within his craft, I'm gonna put my all into it, and that's what he did. At least that's what I seen.
Right, and it just goes to show you, man. Hey, you got a lot of people, man, and look, could he have cried many nights? Absolutely, because it's tough, man. It's tough when people staring at you, don't know if he was married or not. You watching yourself, but he probably said, "Look, I'm gonna just ride it to the end," and it is what it is. But man, it's crazy, man. But again, for people who don't know, Chadwick, and they call him Chad. Boseman passed away. He was the lead actor of Black Panther. He had an illness, they say colon cancer. But a lot of time I didn't even know. I mean, it was so tight-lipped, nobody said anything, man.
He didn't want that to become the focus, just he wanted to do the work, that won't be the focus of it. Just do the work. And
it's a tough one, but like I say, if y'all don't have Black Panther and you thinking about doing something, just get you an Ultra HD and get you that Ultra HD Black Panther disc. I guarantee you, certain movies you just got to get that Ultra HD.
Yep.
You know, you got to just get that experience. Certain movies, you know, like you got to go with like Black Panther or Star Wars, you know, something like that that got a lot of action, special effects, and stuff like that. A lot of them superhero movies, you can get away with it. Now, will I get a movie like Waiting to Exhale on Ultra HD? Heck, no. I'm not getting that. I mean,
what's the problem there? Come on.
I'm not getting that. The movie has to be some type of action movie. And I think I ain't gonna say because hey, that was a good movie, but probably the only thing I want to see in 4K is when she had the cigarette and went out there and put the gasoline in the car and lit it and threw it in there, you know,
and walked away.
That's the most action in that movie. You should have compared it to something else.
No, hey, real. I do have one more action in there. Old girl, what's her name? I love her so much. She was Bow Wow's grandmother in Lottery Ticket or whatever.
Yeah.
But when she was over there kicking it with what's my man?
You talking about Gloria?
Yeah, Gloria. She was over there kicking it with old boy. What was his name?
When she walked away.
Yeah, she walked away.
Gregory Hines.
Gregory Hines. I would watch that in Ultra HD.
That's not. See, y'all burnt.
Hey, that's the Miss Parker moment.
I hope he's not watching me. And she knew what she was doing, and she turned around, and he was just sitting there like.
Now, how y'all get on that?
Hey, look, we're watching
always go left.
Hey, ain't that right? Ain't that right, Rose?
There we go. Up there.
Hey, look,
there he is up there.
Hey, look, there. You got 185 watching, man. You hit the thumbs up, man. Like Panther.
It was just over 200.
I'm surprised you got a thumbs down, but okay.
You say what?
I know who those 2 thumb downs are. I know who those people are.
Listen, wait a minute. And the part that's funny to me is when people say that, we don't know who it is technically, but okay.
All right, condolences from Trinidad. TT Dolphin.
Yeah,
it's a tough one, but
all around, yeah.
It is a tough one though, man. But salute to this brother, man. This brother is great actor. I'm not gonna lie. Great. And again, they were I think they were done with the script. And they was getting ready to, I want to say they was getting ready. I don't know if they was going to film, but they was getting everything together before this coronavirus hit. I did.
I hope they did it beforehand, bro.
Huh?
I hope it's done.
Yeah.
You think?
You know what I'm saying? I'm not. You know how they do films ahead of time sometimes. So
I don't know, because
I'm
remember
hoping it's done.
They was doing them other films, the Marvel films, as they was doing Black Panther 2.
But you know what? Black Panther 2 is supposed to come out next year.
Yeah, but did it get stopped? A lot of stuff got stopped though.
That's true.
A lot of movies got stopped. They was getting ready to film, and they end up stopping it, because of the coronavirus.
He is married. He was married too.
No, he was.
Yes.
So yeah, man. So definitely, this brother, he was all right with me, man. Like I said, I knew about Black Panther, but I didn't know what the heck Black Panther was until I actually went and seen the movie. I think I seen the movie. I went to the show. Matter of fact, when I went to the show, it was the day that I got twisted. Remember, was that like right around my birthday or something like that? What happened? Something happened where I got drunk, and the next day,
you might have went out that night though.
Huh?
You might have just been out.
No, it was the day because I was on. We did the show, and when did Black Panther come out?
2018.
Yeah, but when was it? April, May?
Let me see.
Black Panther release date. Oh, it was in February 16th. So it was my brother. I thought it was my
16.
birthday. That February 16, it hit USA February 16, 2018.
18 or 16, because you just said 16.
No, I say February 16, 2018.
Okay, I got you.
I thought it was my birthday, well, it was my brother's birthday. But they said it's supposed to be released May 6, 2022 is when the second part of Black Panther is coming out.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
But did they finish it?
Then.
Right.
That's the thing about it. I'm hoping they finish. Huh?
That's gonna get pushed back if it wasn't finished.
Yeah. They might have to do it. I don't know. Because that's a lot of that be when remember when Bruce Lee passed away and they in the Game of Death and they had to use if you look at the Game of Death,
liquor license stunt devils.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. They only on certain parts they had showed the real Bruce Lee face up close.
Yeah.
But then when it was back, it was another guy.
Didn't they do that in that movie with what's the Fast and the Furious? What's the young man that that died in the car?
What's his name?
Didn't they? Then they do that with final scene with his twin brother. With his twin brother, didn't they?
Yeah.
His twin brother,
yeah.
But you can tell it was his face.
Yeah. You can tell the difference, man. Hey, that's another one. That's another legend. Went too early.
That was a shocker as well. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yup.
Bro, look, I ain't gonna lie, there, man. Hey, real talk. Like I said earlier, man, this hit me like Tupac, bro. Like the death of Tupac. I mean, not because he did have an influence on the culture, but because how sudden it was. Like it just, you had no indication that he was sick.
Rainey's Black Bottom.
Yeah, my Rainey's Black Bottom. Was that Rod? Was that based? Because I know Detroit back in. I used to hear my grandma talk about Black Bottom in Detroit. I wonder, does that go hand in hand?
That's not out yet, I don't think. At least on Western Call, they're saying to be announced.
Yeah, she said married. Yep. Let's say today, Major League. Yeah,
my daughter told me that.
Yep. And he passed away today. Wow, Efren, you're right about that.
Yeah. My daughter said the Dodgers had honored the movie or honor him tonight. Yeah.
What's up, Neil? How you doing? So,
it's a little teary eye up in here too.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Because like I said, what's the difference in the black culture? I mean, you never heard. Anytime you heard a bunch of from entertainment to radio personalities to YouTubers. I mean, it was such a strong push on that Black Panther, man. Yep. I mean, I think it's. I can't remember, man, but so many people who saw it like before the release date, they was like, y'all got to go and see this. I guarantee, like Charlemagne, he was like, hey, man, look, I seen it. Y'all got it. And I think he went and seen it like 5 times. I seen it twice, I think.
I seen it like 4 times.
Yeah, I think I seen it twice. I went to the show and seen it twice. But then once it hit the streaming community, you already know.
Is it your Plex there?
Huh?
Yeah, it's in your Plex.
Yeah, it's in my Plex. It's definitely in my Plex. But it ain't nothing like that Ultra HD though, man. It's nothing like that Ultra HD. I'll tell you that now. That's the only thing about it, man. That Ultra HD is just something beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
All Marvel and DC movies you have to.
Yeah, he was married.
Yeah, you're right, Rob. I think certain movies you got to go that route. You got to go that route.
I didn't know he was married. he had any kids? Anyone know if he had children?
It didn't say that. It just said family.
All right.
Yeah, man. So yeah, it's crazy, man. But the outpour, the former vice president said something. So I'm quite sure if you go on the Twitter, it's probably all type of people who stand, that came out and offering their condolences. It is it's crazy. Yeah, he said he was so humble and didn't flash himself or do crazy things. He had his family values, and I respect that. Yeah, you're right about that.
Definitely.
Yeah, Facebook blowing up with him right now.
Yeah, I mean, so it's only, again, we can it's a show, but we all know his biggest film, was Black Panther. So it's crazy, man. Man, I think I'm gonna have to go over here and put my son in the headlock because both of them can't be down. Do y'all hear him or
you cut? But you cutting into their time, Dale, because you did your show early.
Time is my house. You know the rules. You know the rules. When you don't pay no bills,
what happened?
You say that man voice had to come up.
Mm-hmm. Now we're listening to Dale, but the funniest thing about this, if we all stop and think, who does his son sound like when someone else is playing the game?
It's like his dad. His dad. He's checking the ball.
What?
Hey, you know what? Dale, he do sound like Tech too.
No, he sound like Dale all that crying. Man, they cheating. Man, they cheat, man.
That's you too, Tech. My son was beating you. Hey, Bo, what's your son playing with? I think he's playing with something else.
Oh no. Hey, Bo, we gonna go even further than that. Tech not gonna say anything. He's just gonna kill the game and say that was a bad connection.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah. Smash. Blue.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, fantastic. We big fans.
Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah, we big fans. I think all of us on this panel are big fans of Black Panther.
Yeah.
But listen, if I can be honest, even when you got different ethnic groups saying this was such a great film, when you got that, you did good. Because of course, as a black man in America, you want to support your black actors, entertainers, and all of that. Everybody is not going to be Beyonce or Taylor. What I'm saying, Taylor Swift. So you got the ones that are like at the lower end, and you're going to support. You're going to support, and you made it when you got others. Other ethnic groups that actually came over and actually supported. And so when you start seeing that, I mean, I was watching TV, TMZ, all of that. I mean, everybody was saying the same thing. I seen a couple of movie critics that actually, like, it wasn't all that, but I just think they were haters. They were just haters. And that's just how it was. But it was a great film. It was definitely a great film.
Yeah, I think it was his best film. I think me personally, I think his best acting job was James Brown when he did the James.
Yeah, he played James Brown though.
Yeah.
But like Dale said, across. I mean, you can do your best work on a certain project, but to have that crossover effect, right? To have people, of different races and stuff come in, get pulled in. Man. Like, I don't know, man. That's why my heart just heavy, man, because like I said, that movie right there, it reminded me of what it was, the late 80s, early 90s, when we was walking around with the African medallions, right? The Black Pride. It reminds me of that Spike Lee movement, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we lost 3. Well, death among anyone is terrible, but the 3 main people that or 4 main people that I would remember from this year is Mamba, our famous black congressman that passed, and Chadwick. Those are big losses right there.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man.
We lost Conyers as well. What is it, Senator Conyers as well?
Kanye's dad last year.
What it was last year? Well,
yeah,
same thing, within the same year frame or whatever.
Yeah, he passed away last year. John Conyers was up there. Yeah, he was up there a while.
Right.
Yeah, he was there a while.
But I see a lot of good comments in the chat. I see, one thing I was noticing is that I see a lot of comments that people saying, well, 2020 is busted or 2020 is over. You got to think about this. We all sit here talking about a gentleman who has lived a beautiful life and entertaining us. 2020 is not over. It's just a stepping stone. If you're all here with us right now, we all alive. Right now, we all looking like we're in good health, and I hope everybody else in the chat is in good health. You just got to keep moving forward. Don't never say the year is done or is shot or it's over with. You got to keep living one day at a time.
Yep, that's what it is. Speak life. Speak life.
Oh. This is all of our moment, man. This is our time. This is just to reinforce that life is short. No matter who you are, no matter how much fame you have, no matter how much money you have, man, it's not enough to buy extra time on this earth. So what would you do? What you're going to do with your tomorrow?
And the Congress man he was talking about was John Lewis. He served for a while. He actually took a beat.
Split.
Yeah,
on the bridge of Animal.
And so, it's a lot of them, man. It's and that's why, it's very important that this younger generation, step up to the plate, because it's a lot that's out here. It's so easy to get in trouble and all of that, man. You just got to stay on that right track, Not to say you're not going to fall off it. As long as you get back focused and get right back on that track, you'll be good.
Yep. And I feel like sometimes, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, as a black man, that you and I got 4 black sons, two black daughters. Sometimes you get so angry whenever I teach my kids the history of America. Sometimes you get so angry about how we was treated. Like, my kids can listen to stories from my dad, which is their grandfather, of how he had to go to the back door, right? And then my daughter participated in a protest in Lafayette because a black man was killed in Lafayette, Louisiana, walking away from the police. He had a knife in his hand, but he was walking away from the police and they shot him. My daughter participated in a protest. I was scared to death. I was scared to death because I know at any time at this protest, something can happen to her. And so I just feel like at this time where we at in America, I just feel like we have to come to some type of understanding, man. We have to acknowledge our past, and then we have to plot a course for our future.
Right. And that's the only way young people today are gonna learn. Because if you look, let's just say in my lifetime, let's just say the last maybe 30, 35 years, that a lot of our history is starting to come out.
Yeah.
When I was in school, only thing we were taught was we had a month. We had 1 month out the year. And we were only focused on certain points of history. But now you look at all these documentaries that are out there, all these different movies out there. A couple ones we just watched was 45 and Emperor. Those are the kind of stories you want to know about your history. If you know about your history in the past, you know where to go to in the future.
man.
Yeah, man. Like sometimes you can be too woke, if that makes sense.
Hey, hold up, man. Let me hold up.
Hey, he about to snap. It makes sense. Tick.
Yeah, man. Because sometimes we forget. Like
he should have muted his thing. He finna go off. He should have muted.
yeah, he should have muted. So yeah.
Can we mute him? We can't.
No, we can't. But
he probably gonna go off.
He finna all the way up the steps.
Right.
Anybody watch the March on Washington today? I didn't watch every last moment, but I was tuning in periodically. You know.
No, I can't say I watched it.
I tuned in periodically. You know, I had to bring my dad to the doctor, but like normally my job would have sent me over there. You know what I'm saying? But I think one of the reasons was because of COVID. You know, liability reasons. You know what I'm saying? But right. I just feel like this here, man. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I look at where I come from, where I'm at now, and the people that surround me in the meetings in the boardroom. When I look at this man at 43 years old, losing his life and what he did with his craft, it just inspired me to do more, man.
Yeah.
It inspired me to do more, man.
Hey, you know who I would have liked to get over here because he's a major. He loves Marvel. Matter of fact, it's 2 YouTubers that love Marvel, man. They brag on him, man. Like they really brag on him, man. And it's crazy. It is so crazy, man. But I'm quite sure he'll probably do a video on it. I already know he probably will.
My Steve?
No, Steve may do one too.
Yeah, he was just on here though.
Yeah, Steve was just on here.
Yep.
Yep, Steve was just on here.
Yeah, Steve might be at work, man.
Yeah, he'll probably be getting off shortly. Cause he do be working. He be working crazy hours, just like Bo.
Yep, I was gonna say that.
Just like we got a few people out here that be working them crazy hours. But
moving hours.
So I mean, it's gonna be interesting, man, and hopefully, you know, this one is as good as the first one, but only time will tell, man. Only time will tell.
And if you like Dale suggested, if you go back and get that Black Panther in Ultra HD, make sure you go back and get all the Avenger movies to see when his timeline started.
Where did it start? Where did it start at? Because
it started in
was it Captain America? One of them Captain America?
It was the second Captain America, Winter Soldier.
Oh, that's where he got introduced?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So that makes you want to go back and watch the whole series.
Yeah.
Movies rather.
I don't know, man. Just let that set in. Let that set in for a second. Can you believe that guy dead? Especially like that, what you said. Man, I never heard anything about him being sick.
Yeah, I ain't heard nothing. I ain't heard nothing.
Oh, it was Civil War? Like, he had
It was Civil War.
It was Civil War? I thought it was Winter Soldier.
Yeah, he won a NAACP Image Award for his play in that. In Captain America Civil War.
Civil War, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. See,
that
was 16.
Real, you on there? What's the matriarch? What's the lady name that played the older woman that played the mother in Black Panther? What's her name? She was not Bassett, the older woman.
Oh, you talking about?
What's her name?
Yeah. She was on the talk shows and stuff. I don't know her name, but I remember she was saying that she got the role.
Oh my gosh! I read the article on her.
The older what now?
The older woman.
She was like one of the elders.
Yeah, she was the elder.
She was on. Was she on Oprah or she was on some talk show when she was saying how she got the role?
Right. Yeah. I'm not. My
So
tablet.
what about it, Ms. Rhodes?
Well, she spoke about how they really treated her on the set and how they made her, although she was an older woman, how they were so approachable to her. You know, they just embraced her, even though they were these big stars and stuff like that. They still made her feel a part of the cast and how they treated her.
You're not talking about Cicely Tyson. Was it Cicely Tyson?
No, not her. What's her? Oh man,
Cicely Tyson was in the movie.
No, I don't think. No.
So I'm like, you said she was in the movie, right?
Yeah, she's one of the elders.
I'm just asking questions because he sounded like I don't remember.
Hold on, not Cicely Tyson. Let me get my tablet because
she was a no-namer. Like she
it's not in the past.
She said how she got the role, how she rose to that role without being like a name brand.
Right, she wasn't really an actress or something like that. She was just, I guess it was her voice.
Did she have the scene when they was in fighting in the water and they were voting over there in the water pit? You talk about the old lady in the middle. She had a green outfit on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I know I recall her name.
Man, what is her name? Hold on a minute. Let me go get my tablet.
It's not showing up under the cast. So.
Hey, and like I was saying earlier, you know who gonna do a video on this? I already know. I can see it coming out tomorrow.
Who?
Lamont Tyson.
For sure.
He's a big Marvel fan. I mean, honestly, I think he got to see it before it got released. And he was like, I was watching one of his, he was like, man, y'all gotta go. I mean, he really bragged on it. Well, I was like, man, how did he get to go and see it early?
You felt left out.
Yeah, I felt a little certain type of way.
In your feelings, huh?
You know, sometimes you get in your feelings when you get special treatment. Other people get special treatments. And I think he got to see it like, I want to say like up to a week.
Before time, man.
But yeah,
facts,
man.
John K. Facts.
Yep, so man, it is crazy.
Yep, John K. Definitely.
Yep, definitely. But it's gonna be interesting, man. But for anybody, you know, one way I don't know what his contract status is or how much percentage he got from the sales. I don't know because different contracts are, you know. But if you haven't gotten it or you got a Ultra HD Blu-ray, and if you got I don't care if it's old sound system. You know, when you're using the yellow, the red, and the white, just use because a lot of people still use them old receivers and everything. Some of them old receivers play better than the new stuff. You just got a lot of wires in the back.
Hey, Ms. Rose, her name is Chuck said her name is Darty Steele.
That's it.
Currently 92 and started acting at 88.
That's it. Yes, that's it. That's the article. Yes.
So yeah, so I'm telling you, y'all got to see it, man. Once y'all see it, y'all will be like, oh yeah. I mean, the sound and everything.
You from Detroit?
Hey, Darrell.
Who from Detroit?
Tell Moses what it be like.
Miss Steele.
Say what?
Moses in the chat say tech sleep. Tell him how much sleep I get.
Tech don't sleep.
About an hour or two.
I almost said something. I almost said something, but I ain't gonna say it. We had the show go left. He said 1 and 2. I was gonna say on them blue chills. But
you said it now.
You was gonna say it out there. Don't say it, Jeff. Don't say it, Jeff.
Everybody going, what's that?
Hey, left it over. I was like, I thought J Mac would have said what. but we ain't gonna be on here, guys. We gonna get a turn it off right quick. But for the true, and if you, I ain't gonna say for the true because it depends what you got. What you're able to get. Of course, you can always stream Black Panther, but if you want that overall experience, definitely get you an Ultra HD Blu-ray player. Get that. You can get it on Blu-ray too, but that Ultra HD is just so much better. And like I learned a year and a half ago, the best way to watch Ultra HD is on any TV that's 65 inches or larger. That way you get the true experience of it. Even though you can watch it on a 50-inch or a 55-inch, they say TVs that are 65-inch or bigger, you will get that full blown experience. And if you got the sound system, it's just going to be that much better though. Yes, you are right. Yep, Kendrick Lamar
That
did that
soundtrack is off the
soundtrack.
chain.
Yep. What's up, Isaac? Yeah, so Nemesis, yeah. So I mean, it's a sad day, but for my friend, human beings out there, just lift his family up in prayer. That's what you got to do, because you will want that for yourself and your family too. When tough times like this, because we're not promised tomorrow. If you're a believer like I'm a believer, no one knows.
Day nor the hour.
That's why I ain't gonna go too much into it because I got differences. I'm just one of them people. I don't like to use scare tactics, and I always grew up on. My pastors used to be like, "Yeah, the end is near, so you be good because you like I'm going to heaven." I've been hearing this since I was 6, and I'm 45 now. It's like, all right, you keep telling me the end is near, and it's not near. So you just kind of like, okay, and you just never know, man. You never know. But some people use it, some people don't. But I'll be scratching my head like, well, when is it? Because I need to know. And I'm just one of them people. I think everybody will want to know their day. That way they can better prepare and do everything. Because we all knew our days, we would be better prepared and have life insurance and everything, And that way our family, even after we're gone, our family is taken care of. So, but with that being said, I'll start with Bo. Bo, you want to talk to the good people before we get offline? Maybe we can touch this subject again tomorrow.
Yeah, just so sad to hear it. And again, like you said, you never know when your time is going to be. But the biggest thing is y'all just keep yourselves in prayer. Pray, love each other, hug your loved ones, tell them you love them, and we'll see y'all on the next streaming event.
Yeah. Let's go to J Mac. You want to talk to the people? I'm going right down the line.
Oh, okay. Hey, just want to thank everybody for coming out and blessings to his family. Prayers with them. And like I said before, I'd see the chat, a couple of messages in the chat about 2020 being over and what have you. It's not over. All you gotta do is, if you believe like I believe, and some of us believe, prayer. Prayer works. Prayer is the best thing that anybody can do. That doesn't matter, man, woman, child, whatever. Get on your knees and pray. And I like the point that Dale pointed out. Watch the movie on Ultra HD. Get your good sound system if you have one. If you don't, there are, you can use your computer speakers. Hey, it's a very good movie. Yeah. And if you need any help, it only takes a minute to put that in that slot right there, and it'll control your sound system.
This cat right here, man. LJ, you want to talk to the people?
Hey, I want to thank everyone for coming over and spending this time with us. I came on and I thought I would have more to say, but I found myself reflecting on my personal battle. And when I found out what my preparation was, the things that I was doing, and pray for his family, because they're going through it.
Yeah.
I thought I would have more to say, but hey man, like, tell someone you love them because tomorrow's not guaranteed. And remember, I just want you to be greater than your dreams.
That part.
All right.
That part.
Cool. Tech.
Turn your mic on, Tech.
I'm gonna say this: if you're not laughing, you're not living. I'm gonna say it one more time: if you're not laughing, you're not living. This gentleman, as far as everything that, as far as like the timeline that I put together, he was diagnosed with colon cancer. So he must have been in and out the hospital. He must have had those thoughts about dying. He must have had good days and bad days because that's adverse effects of certain medicines, right? I don't know if he took chemo or not, but I know in that position, he had those uncertain days. And then what did he go out into the world and do? He went out and he perfected his craft. And that's inspiring to me. That's an inspiration to me that let me know that, hey, look, tomorrow is not promised to no one. So laugh, enjoy your family, and perfect your craft.
There you go.
All right. On down the line, Miss Rose, what's up?
Well, no, just to piggyback what everybody else has said, prayer is the key that we're going to, lift the family up in prayer as well as we pray for one another. So that's just it in these times right now. We just continue to pray for each other.
All right, cool. Real, you want to talk to the people?
Hey, I appreciate y'all for coming over here tonight, and just ask that you do and just pray for his family, and that's really all I got to say.
All right. And for everybody, a lot of y'all, I'm seeing new faces in here, new people actually having discussions in the chat. I just want to say thank y'all for coming over. Right here, you see DST, Dream Stream Team. What we do on our channel, we actually show you how to cut the cable cord. So part of cutting the cable cord is like watching movies and TV shows, which we got to watch. A few of his movies by cord cutting without even buying buying the disc or renting or anything like that. So I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in. Maybe we'll go live again tomorrow to have this discussion. But we appreciate all the love. Again, I'm Superdell, and you seen J Mac, which is Hustler TV. You seen the Fist, that is LJ, so that's Show Enough. You see the Real, which you got the Real Tees. You see Lady Media. You also see Tech in the Bathroom, and you see our guy right there at the bottom, the light skinned one. He said I'm blurry, so my camera is off. That is Bo Knows. So we also have one more who's missing, and Legacy. So we one big family. We talk that talk, we walk it, and that's what it's all about. We're not getting together just to people can do what they want to do. We're not getting together just to have one big party. We're actually trying to teach you how to save money and different devices and tools to get you by. So thank you again for tuning in. We'll see y'all on the next one. Hopefully you subscribe to this channel and all the team. Or if you come to my channel, you'll see them all in the chat cracking jokes. We have fun over here. And then we also we be serious because we actually want you to win. So big salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Rest in peace, Chad. I think you served your term.
Yeah.
If I say that you served your term and you changed a lot of people's lives, and that's what more can you ask from a man or a woman, to actually help change that.
Yeah.
So we got it.
Made you dream of going back to Africa.
All right. That's right.
Back to the
That's
homeland.
where it all started for people who don't know. All right. So Wakanda forever. We talk to y'all guys, DST, and we out this mother.
Can't get my arm. frame. Taking my arms in the frame.
What's that? What you show? Those balloons.
Bluetooth. Look at that.
Oh yeah, I can do that too.
Oh, here we go.
We out, guys. Peace out.
Good night, everybody.
And we'll talk to y'all on the next one. See y'all. We out this mother.
Yeah.